Ladies and gentlemen, one 1980s replica jacket, one dodgy scarf, one comment, one like, everybody knows the rules. Jumping straight into the news. What's up? November 4th, 2019. Haven't viewed it, haven't checked it. Going in live, one take, one like, one comment, everyone knows the rules. Let's see what TC and the coalition, same thing, TC, coalition, TC, the coalition. Let's see what they've got going for us. Now, just to be a little bit more positive, recently, I've been really enjoying the game. I would put this from Gears of War being a 2 out of 10. I would now rate the game at a 6.5 out of 10. 6.5 is a pretty good rating considering where we were. The servers have been better. The communication's been better. There's been a little bit more content. The ranks are working. There's a few more maps. We're getting there. So coming into this one, I'm a little bit more positive. Let's see if we can keep that positivity. As always, the feedback, the comment, the likes have been huge. These two videos here, the developer stream, if you haven't checked out the developer stream review, it's all the questions cut and answered with timestamps. That got 300 comments. The Lancer nerf been tested, 300 comments. Now, the two videos that did the worst was a live gameplay commentary, which was sort of a parody because I was melee, and that didn't do so well. So let me know if you want to see more gameplays. If not, I'll probably just scrap doing them. And yesterday, 20 hours ago, that's right, two videos in a day, I did a community montage. A montage where, you know, it's me chatting about the scene, how the scene began, and then it plays into a montage that I edited, and in the description is a link for editors. If you want to practice video editing, you can download 1080p footage, 40 minutes worth of clips to practice with. Thought I'd give it out, throw something back to the community. So if you want to thumbs that video up and leave a comment, that would be great, because that video's not doing so hot. Alright, now into the main news. As always, ways to support if you want to help the content production goal. We're 50% towards our goal. If you love the content and you want to see what we're doing, then the best way is to support that, as this is a monetization free channel and every bit of support counts to helping reach that goal. Now, get on with it, mate. Get on with it. You're boring. I know. Right, let's go. What's up? November 4th, 2019. Let's get excited. Here we go. Come on, come on. Smash it. Come on. Here we go. What's up? With your weekly update game news and Gears 5 and beyond. Title Update 2 will be releasing on Wednesday. Ranked improvements in anniversary event and free boost and free stars. Gears in the Machine podcast, a new weekly hive and a weekly supply and store content. Title Update 2. Our next title is on the way and it's releasing later next week, as this update follows just 2 weeks after our rather large 1.5 fix list. Alright, TC, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It was about a 1 megabyte update, let's slow it. This update is a little smaller, but contains what you've been waiting on. Huge improvements to the boom shot and flashbang. Now, we have plenty more updates and improvements in the work, some server side, some client side, as we work towards our bigger update in December with the launch of Operation 2. Improve the consistency of the boom shot with changes to the behaviour of the secondary bomblets. This basically means, I believe, when you get an active, the active and the boom shot just wasn't behaving correctly. Looks like that's been fixed. Flashbangs no longer flash you through cover, hallelujah. The weapon drop exploit has been fixed and re-enabling weapon drops. Players that cause people to be perma-flashed has been fixed. Unable to be affected by flashes, enemies, that is in escape, has been fixed. A bug containing the weapon locker that eats weapons, that's been fixed for horde players. Added a new check to prevent players using certain low covers to shoot through wall in ignoring muzzle block. Does that mean it's slightly improved to look down on people? Or is that something a little bit different? That could be a fix for the overhead issue, which I've been banging on about. Resolved an issue causing the Nasher to have bullet magnetism whilst aimed down sight when aim assist is disabled. So even when it was disabled, it was having a bit of magnetism. So your execution, your escalation might be a little bit more improved. If nobody voted for a map in quick play, nobody cares. Fixed a bug that caused players to have a wait a couple of seconds before being able to reload when hijacking a boom shot. Power granted at Horde is now fixed a bug where power is now applied at the Tor gained. Something to do with that medal. Sarah Connor enemies now be gibbed when using her ultimate. Forge, AI teleporting, Scions, power sharing, total enemies killed been tracked, enemy leaders scored in escape. The escape leaderboards no longer show the top 0%. Audio lost in Act 4 3-player co-op, and a few miscellaneous bug fixes. I want to see the miscellaneous bug fixes. I actually enjoy seeing all the silly bugs that happened and they've been fixed, so I'd like to see more. Okay, so they're just bug fixes, mainly for the multiplayer guys. It's just basically a boom shot fix and a flashbang fix. The rest of this are just sort of minuscule bugs. Now, interestingly, the shooting over low cover, ignoring muzzle block might be fixed. We'll see. Now, in case you missed it on Friday, Title Update 2 also brings improvements to our ranking system. We've spoke about this in the last video in here in the developer stream if you want to check that out. Effectively, the ranking system's been fixed, it's been changed, and I've had to do a reset. Earlier this week, we found an issue that caused a discrepancy between players' skill points and their actual skill rating, which resulted in dramatic swings in the post-game match flow. We've fixed this, and it's deployed in conjunction with the launch of Title Update 2. However, to ensure this happens properly, we have to reset your rank. Unlike last deployment, where playing matches would often move you towards where you should be in dramatic fashion, this is a full-blown reset, which means all skill points will be wiped, and everybody will need to replay the 5 placements. So it's just a complete reset. Now, personally, they shouldn't have to do this, and they shouldn't really do this mid-season, because that's just going to frustrate everybody that's been grinding. But for the sake of the long-term health of the game, they need to get ranks working properly. And if a full reset is needed, a full reset is needed. Because they're doing this ranked reset, they're giving away people that play in this title update the Bloodstained Embargo, so just sign in and you just get it. There's no like unlock or payment system there. Now the Gears Anniversary event, so far, this hasn't really told us anything new that wasn't already told to us in the developer stream. So far, nothing really new to those that have been keeping up with the videos. Now, Gears Anniversary event, Golden Gun is back. This hectic gunslinger mode is back for anniversary week. It will be complete with oversized markers and ram heads. If you miss Golden Gun later in the life of Gears 4, Golden Gun gives everyone a 6-round bolt-ock that insta-gives anyone that it hits. The catch, you can only hip fire. Well, it's not like hip firing with the bolt-ock is incredibly difficult. Hit an enemy and you'll instantly get the bullet back. Right, okay, I see what they're doing. Yeah, it's like Golden Gun. Miss and you want to go make a coffee with how long you'll be waiting to reload. Right. Sounds kind of interesting. I think it might be okay for 1 or 2 games. Not something I'll see people playing a lot of. I'll be surprised. From Friday, November the 8th, until the morning of November 11th, we'll be turning on double stars in the tour. If you're trying to hit General before the launch of Operation 2, there's no better time to grab those bonuses. So that sounds like if you're looking to complete the tour and grind for a certain rank that you've had your eye on, November 8th to November 11th is the time to do it. Anyone that logs in from November 8th will be awarded 3 days of boosts, along with an exclusive cog tag blood spray. Remember, you must log in on November 8th to get your spray and blood. That's pretty bad, I'm going to say. Remember, you must log in on November 8th to get your free blood spray and boost for the weekend. So if you log in on the 9th, even though the event is still going on to the 11th, you don't get your boost. That seems a bit silly. So what about all the people that have been grinding the tour? The event's still going on. If I sign on to League of Legends and I join in the current League of Legends event late, like I did, if it's still going on, I still get the stuff. I mean, that might be a technical problem, but little things like that annoy me. Like, why? I don't get it. If a player has been working, he's been working 9 to 5, he's looking after his kids, and then he thinks to himself, you know what, I do want to get that skin. It's November 9th, I want to sign in. You can't? That sounds a bit... Anyway, moving on. Gear into the machine. Basically, this is a podcast where they talk specifically about a set topic. I can cover that if you want on the channel, let me know. I didn't choose to cover it because I thought it sort of didn't really mention anything too interesting. This was talking about specifically about matchmaking to do with Ryan. Weekly Escape Hive. Now, that's just a brand new Escape Hive, and the supply content drop. Supplies are just another way to earn rewards in Gears 5. Every time you fill your supply meter just by playing the game, here's what you can get. Weapon skin, relaxed taunt bow, a relaxed claw, a star, an arrow, a bunker banner, a dam banner, an exit banner. They are awful again. Aren't they, really? Taunt bow skin, barely ever going to see it because it's specific to a weapon. Claw, a specific weapon pickup. A star, doesn't really fit in the universe. An arrow, I mean, yeah, an arrow kind of points to the guy you want to mark, but an arrow and then 3 flags to do with some maps that you've already seen and played on for the whole duration of Gears 4 lifespan. Is that it? So that's what you get for playing this week. I mean, I'm looking for positives. I am looking for positives, but right now, this is pretty poor. I was actually really looking forward to this because I thought this was like going to be a big thing. Now, granted, we haven't seen the operation update, like the whole new tour, because the tour might change everything. But for a specific update where the game is kind of, sad to say, dying, basically what you've got, if you want a quick roundup, I'll timestamp this. Basically what you've got is you have got Boom Shot been fixed, Flashbang no longer flashes you. If you sign in, your rank will be reset, but you'll get a character. There is a new game mode, and there is some useless content. Now, let's have a look what is in the store. Now, in the store is a foot tap expression, which doesn't really belong in the game. Winter Marcus, which I believe is a skin from the campaign. I believe, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure Winter Marcus is a skin from the campaign that they are selling. And look at this. I actually saw this here just before I clicked, right? So I saw this. The Gears 2 Curb Stomp will no longer be added to the store. Right. That is, you know what, absolute... Alright, I'm gonna go off here a little bit. Because I'm trying to be fair to TC, and I think recently in my coverage, I've been really fair. I think everyone would agree. That is really fucking shitty. So, a Winter Marcus, one of the key characters in Gears of War, one of the absolute key characters, basically the face of the franchise, right? And it's the winter skin, which I'm pretty sure is in the campaign, and if it's not, it fits thematically with the campaign. We have all played the campaign. In Gears of War 2, if you complete the campaign, you got fucking characters for doing the goddamn campaign. Gears 3, you got characters for doing in-game challenges and stuff. With this, what do you get, man? 1,000 iron? 1,000 iron, for me, I think, in my region, I haven't looked, I haven't bought anything, so I refuse to buy anything from this fucking shit shop, is... I think it's roughly 15 quid. You're making me pay 10 to 15 pound for a character skin that has probably already been in the game since launch, and now you're locking it forever? That means if I don't buy this skin in this period of time for this store, it's gone. Then on top of that, you're making me want to buy a foot tap when foot tapping just looks absolutely idiotic and shouldn't even be in the game. It doesn't fit. Then you want me to buy a blood spray, or you want me to buy a power weapon set for the museum power weapon set. They don't give us anything. How about, by the way, we're really, really sorry your ranks have absolutely shit the bed, and for the entire duration of the game, the servers have been unstable, and now, just now, on November the 5th, they're just about working. Even still, I get execution ranked games that are American, but they're getting slightly better. How about saying, We are really sorry. We're desperately trying to improve the game. Please come and play the game. For this week, you're going to get a shit ton of supply for signing in and sticking with the game. For the hardcore fans that sticking with the game, you're going to get the winter variants of all the skins. If you have completed the campaign, you get all the winter skins. The blood sprays, they're yours, right? Give us something. What it feels like in this game is I have to fight for every little bit of content, and when I don't get it, I have to bitch on Twitter, I have to bitch on YouTube, I have to bitch on Reddit or forums or Discord, I have to get my typing fingers out. Why? Why do I have to fight for every single piece of content that's in the game? I am a fan of this game. You are a fan of this game. You're watching me talk about patch notes. You're obviously a big fan of the franchise. And yet here we are, having to fight that a classic Gears 2 curb stomp that was already made in Gears 2... Forget that they tried to sell the other curb stomp, and then the other curb stomp, and then they changed the curb stomp, and then they changed the curb stomp, right? Forget all that. A Gears 2 curb stomp, the classic curb stomp, they were selling it. Now, they have, from absolute, what it looks like, absolute abuse on Twitter and Reddit, they've taken it out of the store, but forget it. The question remains, why was it in the store in the first place? If you didn't watch this one, the developer stream, we also had people saying that they bought the esports skins for 1,000 iron, and then 2 days later, they were on sale for 400 iron. Now, the developers, hand on heart, said, do you not know how a sale works? Sales happen randomly, and we can't refund you because it went on sale. Well, let me tell you this. Path of Exile is a completely free game. And 100% hand on heart, if you buy a character skin that costs like $40 or $10 or £5 or £1, and then 2 days later it goes on sale, you can email support and they'll go, we understand that that is a little bit shitty. Like, we should have clarified that the item you're going to purchase is going to be going on sale in a couple of days. We're sorry about that. Here's a refund, or here's the difference of the price. Because that's a company that understands, a bit like, say, Amazon, that sometimes they'll give you refunds on products or certain things because the bigger picture is that they're trying to keep you sweet and they're trying to keep you friendly and loving of the game. What it feels like in this is every single goddamn piece of content I've got to fight for. I've got to shit talk on Reddit, on Twitter, and I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting absolutely tired of it. Now, they're saying, oh, the Gears 2 Stomp will no longer be in the game. Why do you think that is? Because everybody bitched that a store item is taking it is a class. I'm getting mad. A store item is from a game previous, and they're making you pay for it. It's absolutely ridiculous. Now, TC, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to make videos. I'm trying to be positive in the community. Right? You're making it very, very difficult when you're selling character skins like this that should realistically be given out for free, and then the free content we get is a banner, a damn banner of a map that everybody's played for years and years and years of Gears of War 4. I'm going to say it's not really acceptable. It's not acceptable. It treats players like complete shit, and it treats people like idiots. Again, the people that bought the esports skins for 1,000, it went on sale for 400 the next day. They got nothing for it. There were people that bought an execution where they rattle the head on the floor, right? They rattle the head on the floor, and that was an execution that was already in the game. And then someone on Twitter made a video saying, hey, this execution's already in the game and you're selling it. They went, oh, sorry, that was a complete accident. Words of the developer blog 3. They said that was a complete accident and it shouldn't have gone in the store. That won't happen again. Now, if that won't happen again, why is the Gears 2 curb stomp going in? Are you not checking all of the things that are going in the store? Because they're saying, oh, this was an accident. We didn't mean to sell the Gears 2 curb stomp. Of course you did. You wanted to sell the Gears 2 curb stomp for this reason. And it's a video that I spoke about back in the soulless modern gameplay. The reason they do it is they know fans have an attachment to the older series, the older franchise, the older characters. So they know you are more likely to part ways with your money if you have a sort of attachment to that piece. If you were selling the old headshot noise from Gears of War 1 in the store, I'd be much more likely to buy that than, say, a rainbow gun, because I have much more attachment to that noise. The same way, I have much more attachment to the classic curb stomp than, say, a chicken blood spray. That is why they wanted it in the store. It wasn't an accident. They knew people would buy it, and because of the backlash, it's gone. Hooray, it's gone. But the point remains, it should not have been in the store in the first place. So actually, I was really looking forward to this title update, and I'm going to say this was dire. It wasn't good. There was no new maps. Just as well, whilst we're on this rant here, it told me in Developer Stream 3 here, recap number 3, that it takes the company 6 months to make a brand new map. These are words of the developer. 6 months to make a brand new map. Now, if it takes 6 months to make a brand new map, and there is a new Gears of War coming out in whatever, how long, there's a new console, you'd probably imagine a new Gears of War is. Are you telling me that to make a brand new map, it takes 6 months? So in a year, we're going to have 2 new maps? Are you telling me that? They also said that it takes just as long to remake a map as it does to make a map. Bullshit. They said to remake River or remake a different map from Gears of War, it takes 6 months. How can making a new map from scratch and having to test all its gameplay routes, having to have play session after play session to make sure the gameplay flows correctly on that map, how can that take as long as just porting over a map and changing the art assets and making it fit for Gears 5? Because even if you had to rebuild the whole level and do the artwork from the get-go, right? Surely you don't have to do any testing on the map because it's been played and tested and you know the gameplay as well, so even that's just going to shade off time. They're just making this I really wanted to be positive, but what it feels like is they're trying to make it look like they're doing a lot and they're actually doing nothing. And I'm really sad to say that because I was really positive about this coming in. I really was. But it feels like you have to fight for every piece of content, and I'm sick of fighting for every piece of content. I'm a fan of the game. I sit and make videos. I try and help the community. I try and get the community up to date. And here I am, bitching about an update. It shouldn't happen. The update should just be a nice little thing. Maybe there'd be a little problem. But when it's just such a kick to the teeth of issues you've already had. Oh, this shouldn't have been in the store. We're sorry. Oh, this skin is time limited. Oh, people get... they just keep making the same mistakes, and it's so disappointing. And yeah, it's gone. The issue has gone. But why? Because everyone had to kick up a fuss on Reddit and Twitter and all that, and it shouldn't happen like that. They should know that the community is really pushing. And look at this guy. Yeah, you guys are really pushing the boundaries, selling an execution that was in all previous games. That is the problem. They're pushing boundaries. And you know what, I'm gonna go and say it, and I'll go and get the clip here. Okay, I was really excited because I was seeing things like this on Twitter. Okay, and I'll tell you why. I was seeing this. I've had 1.3 million watch minutes. I thought, wow, that's going great. People want to support. This is going great. We've had clips of all different things, and then this one, this is the type of work I tried to put in, the work that you don't see. So I tried to tag Node in a video like this. I tried to say, hey Node, there's an issue with this particular move in the game. It's a move where when you slide into cover, the guy can shoot before you slide. And it's a little bit weird and it's unfair. And immediately, because he's kind of getting to know me in the community, I got a response. We're looking into it. And then we had a chat, right? But the point is, I'm trying to put in this community work and I'm trying to help. And it feels like they're giving nothing back. Also, whilst I'm on this train and I'm not stopping now, whilst I'm on this, I get a lot of shit, right? I get a lot of shit like this. These are people talking about me. Right? We have these people here that used to follow me. They're basically saying that, oh yeah, this guy made one good video, now he says a lot of questionable things about the game. What questionable things about the game have I said since the skill gap video? We spoke about the update, we spoke about Lancering, we spoke about future development, we spoke about servers, we spoke about the multiplayer design, we spoke about the updates, we spoke about testing the updates, we spoke about the melee lunge. I am trying to help this game, and you get people like this coming out saying that this guy here, right, is an MLG caster, and this is what makes me unique, right? Not to blow my own trumpet, I came into this scene with no friendships in the scene, no attachments, no nothing. I don't have a partnership with a certain brand. I'm not on a certain team. I'm not teammates with somebody who likes this person. I knew nobody in the scene, so I can cut anybody off because my integrity is more important than making some friends that are going to kiss my ass in the Gears scene. And I will continue to make good videos and fair videos for you, the community, because I hear a lot of noise and I'm like this, and I pin my ears back and and I just focus on the content and I focus on the video, because blah blah blah, I hear all this noise of, oh, I've been ignoring this guy lately, he's off his marbles, oh yeah, this guy's an idiot, oh, this guy's talking shit. The MLG caster is telling me that the reason I'm making videos is, oh, if you don't want to play Gears but you're clout chasing in the scene, go and play a different game if you don't like it and move on. These are the people that are the top of the scene, and you've got to understand that they constantly have little cliques. It's like high school, they have little cliques. And no, I didn't want to bring high school level drama into this video, but it's important you understand that every single day I get hundreds of tweets aimed at me telling me that I'm a fucking idiot. And the fact is, I'm trying my very best to remain calm and fair to the community, and I hope that comes across, because I get a lot of noise about the videos, so I just go blah 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 and I focus on the content. You've got MLG casters telling me I'm clout chasing. Alright mate, absolutely no offense, but the Gears scene is so incredibly small, you are so incredibly small. If I was going to clout chase, why would I waste my time making videos that are in a small game? Why? Because I like Gears. I like Gears the game. I always have done. I've done this since 10 years ago. I've probably been doing it since that guy has. Way before. I was making videos with a digital camera in 2006. Was I clout chasing then? Am I clout chasing now? So this is what you get, man. You get a load of people atting you. You get a load of people talking shit. And on top of that, I'm looking forward to an update from the developers, and the developers are also kicking me in the teeth. That is what is so difficult about making content in this scene. Is no wonder the scene is so messed up, because someone like me that's trying their very best to be impartial is already getting shit talked. I've already had large creators block me. I had a guy called Dutchy publicly call me out to all his followers, calling me a clown. And yeah, I am actually going to go out and say some shit here, because why not? I'm not attached to anybody, I'll just say it. I had a guy called Dutchy host me on Twitter. He hosted me on Twitch. He's like, oh, I love your videos, great content, gonna sit in the stream for a while, hopefully you carry on streaming, really enjoy it. Then he goes and makes a video. He goes and makes a video, including my Twitter account, saying, what fantastic interaction. And I go on his video and I say, brilliant video, mate. I'm glad other people are covering the game and sharing the ideas. I just wanted to generate some discussion. Great. I don't care who's covering the game. I just like to generate discussion. That's what I do on this channel. And then, because I generated some discussion and developers were talking and pros were talking, I might have said something he didn't like. And because I disagreed with him, he went to all his followers and called me a clown, an idiot, and then I just thought, I'm not dealing with this, so I blocked him. I thought, I'm a grown adult. I'm not dealing with this. If you don't like my opinion and you can't chat about it like an adult, I'm just going to block you. Then you get all his followers coming across. Oh, why have you blocked him? And this is what happens, man. You try to make content for the game, and you get all this noise, and there's no wonder the scene and the game is in such a mess, because even community channels and even people that tried to help the game get so much crap. Is there any reason TC doesn't give a fuck? Probably not. They probably don't give a shit, because if they must get 500 times the amount of 5,000, 50,000 times the amount of crap that I get, and I get a lot of crap, and I'm trying to help the game. So they probably think, oh, just sod them. They don't even know what they want. They don't know what they want. It's a childish scene. Everybody's bitching. Just put some more stuff in the shop, get it done. And that's how it feels. And why? Because the scene is messed up. Yeah, I shouldn't have said people's names there. I shouldn't have called people out. I shouldn't have spoke about an MLG caster or whatever. But the reality is, I get a lot of crap making these videos. You wouldn't think so. You would think people would say, hey, nice job, man. Appreciate you trying to make these videos and help the game. I appreciate you going out of your way on a Sunday night, tweeting at the developer, getting examples of footage and trying to get little bugs fixed. You'd think they'd say that, but no. They come out, they say he's off his marbles, this guy's clout chasing, this guy has no idea what he's doing, this guy's ruined the game, blah, 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 right? And you have these little cronies that follow pro players about, you'll notice this, and if a pro player tweets at you, no matter what it is, it'll get 10 little likes of the little cronies will come out, and then people will like follow you then to at you. Oh, I'm going to follow him so the next time he tweets I can have a go at him, right? And to be honest, I'm getting a little bit tired of it. I'm getting a little bit tired of it. I've been doing this content for a long time, right? And I just want to let you know, the viewer that is still watching this, these videos are for you. They're not for anybody else. They're not for the people on Twitter crying. They're not for the people that are atting me or messaging me telling me that I've ruined the game. It's not for that. I'll give you an example, okay? Just to end. Like, you get a lot of this, right? You make a post or something, and you get people, and I say, hey, if you've enjoyed the content and you've enjoyed the fact I've been honest, like, let me know, blah blah blah. You can drop some support or whatever. I'm trying to find the link now. I probably won't be able to find it. Yeah, and then you get things like this with 11 likes. Hey, I've just made a community pack. If anybody wants to watch it, premiere, it's going to go live in 10 minutes. We can sit and watch it and chat about Gears. First comment, nobody cares. Give up, man. 11 likes. Well, no. Some do care. I care. And the reality is, yeah, I might have pissed some people off asking for content support. But to be honest, when I sit there for hundreds of hours, what feels like basically like 100 hours a week talking about Gears, trying to help Gears, and my channel doesn't work and I get a load of shit, and I just say, yo, does anybody want to support? Yeah, I am asking for some support. I love the comments. The comments help, right? All the positive comments help because they help me block out all of the noise. Yeah, sometimes, I'll be honest, it does get me down. Sometimes I think, yeah, I should just give up. Nobody cares. Why am I doing this? You make a montage and someone says, oh, no one cares, mate. Gears 5's boring to watch. Not interested. Dislike. And I think, oh, well, I just won't bother then. Would they rather me not bother? So I just block it out, and I'm trying to focus on you, the community. And yeah, I've gone on a massive tangent here. I've gone on a massive tangent, and I don't even know where I am at this point in the video. But I just wanted to speak candidly and openly. I came into the scene with no attachments. So if a guy, an MLG caster with 10,000 likes or followers or whatever, and he's really popular in the scene, comes out and shit talks me, from a community standpoint, from a business standpoint, from a marketing standpoint, yeah, that doesn't make sense. I should be trying to make friends with him, make cliques with people, but I won't. If I think their opinions and stuff are unhealthy for the game and you're arguing with me, I won't follow you. I won't blow smoke up your arse. I'm my own man. The show continues. The show must go on. It doesn't matter if you don't like me. I'm trying to help the game. Yeah, what's ironic about this is he's telling me I'm clout chasing. I've blocked him. If I was clout chasing, I'd try to be getting with all the pros. Then I could do a video. Hey, pro, what do you think about this? What's your opinion on the game? Pro X Pro gives his opinion on the Lancer, etc., right? But I don't. I don't clout chase. I am honest. That is what I am on my channel. The one thing, I can't play Gears better than most people. I can't make videos better than most people. I can't probably communicate my points better than most people. But what I can be, and why I always think is Total Biscuit. Total Biscuit was a great YouTuber, great man. What I always think about Total Biscuit is he had his integrity. He couldn't be bought. And it didn't matter. And people slowly built respect for him because he had his opinion. And that is what I'm trying to do. I have my opinion. Sometimes it's wrong. Maybe most of the times it's wrong. But I stick with it, and I try to be fair, and I try to be an adult and listen to all sides of the conversation. That is what is important when trying to help a game and help a sort of scene, is to be impartial and fair, right? So when somebody comes out and talks shit and isn't interested in a healthy discussion, I will block you. I will move on. It doesn't matter if you've got 1 million followers or 2 followers. I'm not here for clout. I'm here to help the game and give you, the community, a little bit of something positive to tune into. Hey, you know what? Gears isn't great, but GGZII's made a video. Let's see what his opinions are. Let's see what he's trying to work on. And yeah, you know, I'll be making videos at night. I'll be tagging the developers. I'll be chatting to them about bomb defusal game modes. I'll be talking to them about different things. And sometimes you think, why do I bother when you get all this noise thrown at you? Now, I appreciate every single person that goes on my channel and thinks to themselves, this guy's an honest guy. This guy's trying his best to help the game. This guy's been doing this for a long time. And the people that subscribe and support and like and comment are absolutely legends. Because without you, I'd have just given up. Because there's enough people telling me to give up. That's the truth. Everybody wants me to give up. And I'm not going to. I'm going to block out the noise and I'm going to keep going. So anybody that has helped support the content goal, anybody that is subbed to me on Twitch, anybody that has liked, commented, shared, tweeted, or just been a general positive person, I really do appreciate you, and I hope that comes across sincere, because it is true. Also, the people that disagree with me are just as important that do it correctly. I'll see if I can find the example yesterday. I'm not sure I'll be able to find it, but there was a guy yesterday that we disagreed on something, and this here, he said, that's what I said when you said the digger was OP or the rooftop hammer spam was enjoyable in Gears 1, to each their own. This guy voiced his opinion in 2 or 3 updates, we had a back and forth, and we ended it to each their own, and I said, yeah, I really appreciate seeing it from your point of view. Because you don't want a bunch of yes men, because that won't help anybody. If the whole channel was just people telling me, yo, your video's great, everything you said was perfect, that doesn't help. It's actually good to have the other side. The other side is super important. So when they do it in a constructive way, I appreciate that. It's not that I want an echo chamber. People seem to think I want an echo chamber. It's not. I love discussion. That's why I've been doing this for such a long time. And, you know, yeah, somebody also did say I sound like Carl Pilkington. I don't know, but thanks, mate. So there we go. That's the video. I don't know what I'm going to title this. I've gone completely off in a tangent, but I needed to say something because it was building up and it was annoying me. So there we go. If you've enjoyed the video, smash a like on it, smash a comment, a subscribe, a friggin' Twitch Prime, a content support goal. I don't know. Post an emoji, do a dab. I don't know. You that are still here right now are a god. Thank you very much.